Is this correct? Somebody can sit in the sofa. Yeah. Where is the middle? Yeah, where is the harmonium? Where is the harmonium? Bring harmonium. Yes. Harmonium is here. Why you have disconnected? Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining everyone on this wonderful day. It's the 7th of May, Sunday morning, Srimad Bhagavatam class. It's West Sydney Hare Krishna Community and Culture Center. We have so many devotees. Thank you so much for switching on your video. And we are warmly welcoming Bhakti Prema Maharaj. If you can unmute yourself and loudly chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra once, that would be great. Let's unmute ourselves. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much. You can all mute yourself. So I'd like to just quickly introduce His Holiness Bhakti Prema Swami Maharaj. Many devotees are sitting in 18 Fondell Road as well. Sorry, I'll just move out so that echo is not there. So we just quickly introduce Maharaj. Maharaj has been very merciful. He has kindly visited Australia, and he's having a very successful tour of Australia. Bhakti Prema Swami Maharaj is a Gaudiya Vaishnava. He picked up Krishna consciousness in 1994, and Maharaj actually was born in the Gaudiya Vaishnava culture. So the parampara is very genuinely, authentically, in a very bona fide way. Maharaj is carrying that mood of Srila Prabhupada forward. Maharaj is a very qualified Vaishnava. He's materially qualified as well. He's done his MBBS and medicine from Bangladesh. And he was, I learned from one of the discussions that Maharaj was really doing very, very well in that world leading institute in Bangladesh, which is one of the major institute. And he was performing so well in that institute. But Maharaj came in touch with His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami, and in a split of a moment, Maharaj actually decided to pick up Krishna consciousness and completely dedicate himself to this great purpose. And Maharaj is... I think it is enough. Yes, just a little bit, Maharaj, sorry. Maharaj actually got sannyas in 2015. So Maharaj is an initiating spiritual master in ISKCON. And we are very, very happy to welcome Maharaj in this yatra, ISKCON West Sydney, Hare Krishna Community Cultural Center, which is also a very growing yatra under the able leadership of our yatra leader, His Grace Vijay Gopikesh Prabhu and Her Grace Sharan Mukhi Mataji. Both are there. And so many wonderful Vaishnavas, senior Vaishnavas, His Grace Sachinandan Prabhu, who has been practicing Krishna consciousness for so many years, guiding this yatra so well. I can see so many exalted Vaishnavas, devotees here. All of you are wonderful, doing so many services, and very, very blessed to have all of you. Actually, taking the names would be very take a lot of time. So without much further ado, we will get started with the Srimad Bhagavatam class today, and Maharaj has kindly requested that we make it interactive, and that's why Maharaj always requests that devotees turn on the video so that can personally interact with everyone. And so thank you so much. Many devotees are sitting in our home as well. So without much further ado, I will hand it over to His Holiness Bhakti Prema Swami Maharaj ki jai. Maharaj, over to you.
So here in front of us, 14 devotees are there. So devotees are ready with Midanga and Kartal, harmonium also. They want to sing Jai Radha Madhav. So Jai Radha Madhav. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Yashodanandana Rama जयम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शिष्यमाद अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति प्रदान श्री राधा गोपीनाथ जी की जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की पतित पावन को निताय की अनंत कोटि गौर भक्त वृंद की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की all glories to the Son of God. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Sri Prabhupada. Om Jnanati Mirandhasya Jananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namo Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Paschata Dishatarini Sri Chaitanya Manabhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Shapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gura Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavangsha Shri Rupam Shagrajatam Sagana Raghunathannitam Tam Sajivam Swadaitam Savadutam Parijana Shaitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanita He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanto Radha Kanto Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishwabhanu Sate Devi Pranamami Haripriya Vancha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhuvevacha Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namaskritta Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprasya Avadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttam Shlaki Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining this auspicious Bhagavatam class. When I was in Melbourne, so Aniruddhavu told me, "Are you going Sydney?" Oh, yes. Then he said, you should must meet Vijay Gopikesh Prabhu.
Hari Hari Hari.
He is a wonderful devotee. So, Vijay Gopikesh Prabhu is here. It is my great fortune. So, I want to give thanks to Srila Prabhupada. By his mercy, I am able to meet and get blessings, merciful glance of the so many wonderful devotees. One of the eternal associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his name was Devaki Nandan Das. He was so anxious to glorify the devotees. That is why he started visiting different holy places. Because if we don't know the devotees, how will glorify them? So to know devotees, at least we should go to those places. So Srila Prabhupada has created a wonderful atmosphere. We are able to see and get blessings with wonderful devotees. You can sit in the bench, sofa. Mataji, you can sit. You can sit. This is comfortable sitting in the sofa. Hare Krishna. So, we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 9th chapter, entitled The Passing of Bhishmadev in the Presence of Krishna, Lord Krishna. How fortunate! Bhishmadev was a great Mahajan. During his leaving his body, Krishna personally in front of him. And another thing, if Krishna personally in front of him, what he should ask, what should be attitude, how he should pray. Like if a prime minister come in your home, what a child will ask, give me lollipop. So we will ask according to the degree of our consciousness. So here we can see what is the level of Bhishmadeva, how he is praying. And in deathbed, just leaving his body, what is praying to. Actually, Srimad Bhagavatam is book for art of dying. Srimad Bhagavatam is teaching the art of dying, how to die. Everybody is living, it is not the art. Main thing we should know how to die. Bhagavad Gita started, Dehin Vashmi Jatha Dehi Komaram Java. Just they started from there, just changing the body. It is not a big deal. We should not be disturbed by that. And Bhagavatam started from there. Parikshit Maharaj is ready to leave his body. How to leave his body, preparing for that. And some rascal, they are giving seminar on art of living. That means, who is against Parikshit Maharaj? Kali. Parikshit Maharaj mission, art of dying. Those are opposite that, they are agent of Kali. We should know how to live this body. Bhagavad Gita says, Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu Mahamunishmar Juddhachu Anto Kalecha Mahamego Sharan Mukta Kalavaru. The instruction of Gita, how to live this body. Normally, scripture has not mentioned so much about passing away of devotees. In Bhagavatam, we can see Bhishmadevas, and Chaitanya Charitamrita, you can see Haridas Thakur. And practically you can see our Srila Prabhupada. These three great generals, they have showed us how to live. Three personalities, we meditate, yes, we should live this body, like Prabhupada, like Haridas Thakur, like Bhishmadeva. And what Bhishmadeva is praying here, please repeat after me, 6:34, 19:34. Judhi turagarajo vidhumra vishak
Viduragarajo vidura vishwa
kacha lalita
kacha
sramavari alankitasya
lulita sramavaryalakrtasya
mama nishita sharirai vividdamana Tochi vilasat kavache astu Krishna Atma. Judhi. We are reading what we are reading translated purport by Srila Prabhupada. Please repeat. Judhi. On the battlefield. Juddha. Juddha. What comes? Juddha. Fight. Judhanam. So Judhi means battlefield. So I think those who are in Zoom, they can mute themselves. Then you can recite. But one question at a time, you can only then unmute yourself. Judhi on the battlefield. Turaga, horses. Raja, dust. Vidhumra, turned and ashen color. You know, dhumra means dhua. Fog, smoke. So vidhumra, turned and ashen color. So how? Judhi, Turaga, Raja, Vidhumra. In the battlefield, there's so many horses on the running, and so dust are coming, and with the dust, the sky is covered like Vidhumra, turned and ashen color, like this sky is filled up with like smoke. Vishak, waving. Kacha, here. Lulita, scattered. And there, Krishna, there, when you have seen when somebody is riding a horse, jerking and fighting. So Krishna's hair is so curly brown, so you are scattered. Sramavari, perspiration due to labor. Sram means parisram, hard labor. Bari means water. So Sramavari means due to strenuous labor, there perspiration. So just see, Bhishma Dev is meditating that Krishna. Krishna in the battlefield is covered with this dust of arranged by the hoofs of the horses, and hair is scattered, and her face is filled up with perspiration, and this perspiration and also dust. Alankrita, decorated with. How do you think? If someone is it decoration? Your face is filled up with the dust and the perspiration, hair is scattered. Is it decoration? Yes. Anything connected with Krishna, all are glorious. Krishna has stolen, that is glorious. If you have someone, if you steal someone's mobile, and someone from tomorrow everybody, wherever you go, mobile thief. How will you feel? Wherever you go, people say, he's mobile thief. How will you feel? Can you show your face? But Krishna become Makon Chor, is famous. So that is a glorious. Anything connected with Krishna is glorious. Alankrita. This is decoration. Asya
Asye.
Unto the face.
Unto the face.
Mama.
Mama.
My.
My.
Nishita.
Nishita.
Sharp.
Sharp.
Sharai.
Sharai.
By the arrows.
By the arrows.
Vividdhamana.
Vividdhamana.
Pierced by.
Pierced by.
Tochi.
Tvachi.
In the skin.
In the skin.
Vilashat.
Vilasat.
Enjoying pleasure.
Enjoying pleasure.
Kavache.
Kavache.
Protective armor.
Protecting armor.
So another Mamo Nishito Sharoi. Vishwadev said, when I was releasing my arrow, Mamo, mine, Nishito Sharoi. When I release my sharp arrow, that Vividdhamana Tachi. Tacha means skin. Tok means skin. Tachi Vilashat Kavache. Kavach is armor. Maybe you have seen in museum. In museum, the kavach. In fighting, there is a kavach. The Krishna origin, everybody is using. But Bhishmadeva's arrow was so powerful. Kavach is made of iron. So Bhishmadeva's arrow is so powerful, he's piercing the kavach and piercing the skin also. And Krishna is enjoying. Wow. Can you enjoy? If somebody is shoot arrow in your heart and you are enjoying, and that is Krishna. Vividdhamana tachi vilashat kavache. Vilashat. Vilash means vilash bahul attalika. Vilash means enjoy. So Krishna is enjoying. And Ostu Krishna Atma. Ostu, let there be. Ostu Krishna unto Sri Krishna Atma mind. I want to focus my mind that Krishna. Oh, what a prayer. I want to meditate that Krishna. So he was enjoying my arrows piercing his body. On the battlefield, while Sri Krishna attended Arjuna out of friendship, the flowing hair of Lord Krishna turned ashen due to the dust raised by the hoofs of the horses. And because of his labor, beads of sweat wetted his face. All these decorations, intensified by the wounds of his skin, dealt by my sharp arrows, were enjoyed by him. Let my mind thus go unto Sri Krishna. I want to enjoy that Sri Krishna's person. Here Bhishma Devi is not want to enjoy Ras Leela. He want to enjoy that pastime, the fighting pastime. And during his living his body, he want to see that Krishna. And that Krishna is already in front of him. Please repeat after me. On the battlefield, where Sri Krishna attended, Arjuna, out of friendship, the flowing hair of Lord Krishna, turned ashen due to the dust raised by the hoofs of the horses. And because of his labor, beads of sweat wetted his face. All these decorations intensified by the wounds on his skin, dealt by my sharp arrows, were enjoyed by him. Let my mind thus go unto Sri Krishna. Wow, what a sweet meditation. Prabhupada has given so powerful purport and quoting Divine previous Acharya's comment also. Another Prabhupada's glory. Like Bhagavatam nowadays, we are getting, it is not so easy to understand. The Bhagavatam, as explained by previous so many acharyas, especially Sridhar Swami, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained, all the Goswamis, then Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Narottam Das Thakur, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Baladev Vidyabhushan. How many commentary you can read? But Prabhupada read all these things. And whatever is required, he is given that much in uh, condensed way. Like it is like, if you read their commentary, I cannot understand how much you will understand. I don't understand. If we read, I have tried to read some commentary with Goswamis, Vishwanath Chakravarti. I cannot understand what they want to speak. Because that is not for rascal like us. That is only for the scholarly person. And Prabhupada read that and given for us in digestible way. The way mother bird, after eating, after half digesting, then give it to baby bird. Prabhupada mercifully has given in such way. Also, one acharya said, this all are this milk product, milk. And Prabhupada's purpose is like a different milk products, very tasty to enjoy and digest also, and nourishing also. We are seeing that. Purport. The Lord is the absolute form of eternity, bliss, and knowledge. Here, absolute form of eternity, bliss, and knowledge. There, this. What is the word of absolute? Absolute means complete. Absolute form of eternity, bliss, and knowledge. We are also. Have you seen anybody want to die? Any living entity warm in this stool? Why? Why they don't know? Nobody wants to die. Because they are a soul. Soul is eternal. Nobody wants to die. Have you seen anybody think I am foolish? Huh? Rascal also think he is the most intelligent person. Why is like that? Because his soul nature is knowledge. Chit means chetana, knowledge. And everybody want to become happy, enjoy, ananda. Shat chit ananda. That is eternity, bliss, and knowledge. But we cannot claim that we can enjoy whole world. But Krishna is absolute. His bliss. When somebody piercing his body, he is enjoying. We cannot enjoy that much, that thing. As such, transcendental loving service of the Lord is one of the 5 principal relations, namely Shanta, Dasya, Shakha, Vatsalya, and Madhu. That is neutrality, servitorship, fraternity, parental affection, and conjugal love, is graciously accepted by the Lord when offered to the Lord in genuine love and affection. Another glory of Krishna consciousness. In this world, people see 2 types, either atheist or theist. Those are the theists. Somebody think Lord is personal, somebody is impersonal. So, maximum is impersonal. They say, we love God. If you know Him, I don't know. In love, we trust. In God, we trust. But they don't know, but they love Him. And if we say how to love Him, they have no answer. That is not wrong. There are different schools. Primary student, graduation, masters, all are not the same, but all are students. The primary students, what they want? Oh, God is great. We cannot understand Him. By knowing that, they are, by just all God is Almighty, He is great. That is good. That understanding is actually, it's called that relationship in neutrality. He is great, but we cannot relate to it because He is so great. We are tiny. How can? And they cannot understand. We have body. I have headache. There is suffering with headache. As I have stomach, that is I become hungry. As I body, they are suffering with coronavirus. If Krishna has all these things, he will also suffer by coronavirus. But Krishna should not have all this type of thing. He is impersonal. He is great. That much. They cannot understand more than that. They are up to Shanta. No bhakti has started that time. But those who are greater, they no, as his Lord, we should serve him. He starts serving. Then, just see if we love God, loving relationship, servant and master, friend, who is better? Friend. So why we should not develop friendship with love? Then after some time, the relationship with friends and relationship with father, children and mother, there is more higher. Why should not be that? Then conjugal more higher. So that subject matter only discussed in Krishna conscious philosophy. But other people cannot digest. But if you see class one elementary student, if he sees book of his elder brother who is in university, if he sees 2 minus 3, if he sees, he will not laugh at it. Wow, it's a great mistake. He'll show his mother. Mother, see, I found mistake in my brother's book. There 2 minus 3. How it is possible? How 3 mango can steal from the house if there are 2 mangoes? He cannot understand. And he'll laugh at it. He'll be proud at it. And he may think it's a mistake. Let's burn this book. And what elder brother will say? He'll laugh at it. Okay, you grow up, they'll understand. So those are the impersonalists, and they are primary school students. Other religion Prabhupada said they are pocket dictionary. And this Vedic knowledge is Oxford dictionary. In pocket dictionary, few words meaning. But Oxford Chamber dictionary, all the words is synonym, antonym, root, everything, history, everything is there. So here, how people can understand that Bhishma Devi piercing arrow is out of love? How people can digest that? If the non-devotee, the primary school student, you guys, okay, Bhishma Devi piercing arrow and is piercing Krishna's body, and Krishna enjoying and Bhishma Devi enjoying. Wow, a rascal philosophy. Burn this book. So Srimad Bhakti Charisham Gurmas told, primary school study also good, but only problem when primary school students start thinking all other studies nonsense, please burn all these books. That is the problem. But if primary school student is studying primary, and okay, when they grow up, we will study that. It's okay. But when they become so arrogant and started thinking democracy, popular vote, they start thinking, no, there is no higher education than primary. There is no knowledge higher than Shantaras, neutrality. God is great, Almighty. That is enough. We should not think beyond that. Problem created that time. Sri Bhishmadev is a great devotee of the Lord in the relation of servitorship. Thus, his throwing of sharp arrows at the transcendental body of the Lord is as good as the worship of another devotee who throws soft roses upon him. So, to Krishna, throwing arrow and throwing soft roses, same. We cannot understand how it is possible. Yes. Then you can see one Putana count by smearing her breast with poison. And Krishna, hot position gave her. Mother. Why? Somebody come to kill him and give the position of mother. What is the best position in the world? Mother. But Krishna gave that position to why? Krishna is not considering poison or not. He is thinking Putana come to feed me. For Krishna, milk and poison is there is no difference. He is not thinking that one. He is thinking he come to feed me. It's motherly affection. That is Krishna is absolute. It appears that Bhishmadev is repenting the actions of committed against the person of the Lord. But factually, the Lord's body was not at all pained due to his transcendental existence. His body is not matter. Both he himself and his body are complete spiritual identity. The spirit is never pierced, burnt, dried, moistened, etc. What is the verse? Nainam sindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavaka, na chainam kledanti apo, na shashayati maruti. So this is vividly explained in Bhagavad Gita. So also it is stated in the Skanda Purana. It is said that the spirit is always uncontaminated and indestructible. Abhayam. It cannot be distressed, nor can it be burnt up. When Lord Vishnu in his incarnation appears before us, he seems to be like one of the conditioned souls, materially engaged, just to bewilder the Asuras, or the non-believers, who are always alert to kill the Lord. Even from the very beginning of his appearance, Kamsa wanted to kill Krishna, and Ravan wanted to kill Rama, because foolishly they were unaware of the fact that the Lord is never killed, for the spirit is never annihilated. People, the professional reciters, recite Bhagavatam, they will not discuss this part. They will directly go to Rasalila. Because why? They want material sense gratification by there and then. These rascals, they got material enjoyment by reading Bhagavatam. That is, as I am rascal, everybody is rascal. They will get enjoyment like that. For Krishna, all are absolute. Rationally, 10th canto and first canto, this step pastimes, they will not explain that. They have no idea about Krishna, and they are explaining Krishna's pastime. Yeah, but therefore, Bhishma was piercing of the body of the Lord. Body of Lord Krishna is a sort of bewildering problem for the non-devotee atheist, but those who are devotees or liberated soul are not bewildered. Here, Bhishma was piercing body of the Lord Krishna is a sort of bewildering problem for the non-devotees atheists. But who are devotees or liberated souls are not bewildered. There is another pastime. Sanatana Goswami explained in their Bhagavatam. Narad Muni went Hastinapur and told Arjun, "You are a great devotee." So Arjun said, "Why are you telling me devotee? I am not devotee." Narad Muni said, "You are not a devotee? Krishna personally gave you Bhagavad Gita. He has not given any Muni, Yogi, Rishis. He has given to you. You are not a devotee." He said, "That is the problem." Because Krishna told Bhagavad Gita, "I am the Father, I am seed giving Father, I am the Lord, worship me." If I were a devotee, why he is telling me all these things? That means I was not a devotee. That is what he is telling me. He is devotee, how he can? If your father says, "Rascal, I am your father, what I have done for you, do you know that?" Whole father tells like that. If someone telling his son like that, then he is a rascal. Rascal son. So Arjun said, "How I have a devotee when he is giving me this type of instruction?" No. Krishna, to protect you, he took arrows on his body and to protect you. So if he does not love you, why he has done all these things? Arjun saying, that is the cause of my suffering. When I remember that to protect me, Krishna took this type of pain. Does it give me pleasure? What is the sign of devotee? Devotee will serve Lord, not served by the Lord. So Krishna took arrows in his body to protect me. Have I served him or he served me? So how am I devotee? I have not done any service. So how great they are. Whole world is glorifying the great devotee, and Arjuna is saying, what service I have done. On the other hand,
Krishna
service. And whole world is glorified. Arjuna is a great devotee. Whole Bhagavad Gita gave it to him. And Krishna gave all the credit to him. And remember, Arjuna is because so humble. I have no qualification and Krishna is glorifying me like anything. So that is the attitude of devotee. Bhishmadev appreciated the all-merciful attitude of the Lord. Although he had been disturbed by the Bhishmadev's sharp arrows, he had not left Arjuna alone, nor was he reluctant to come before Bhishma's deathbed, even though he had been ill-treated by him on the battlefield. Bhishmadev shoot arrows, and Bhishmadev dying, Krishna personally come. He never, rascal, they fought me, and against my devotees, why I should go? Let him go to hell. Krishna is not thinking such. Bhishma's repentance and the Lord's merciful attitude are both unique in this picture. Now, a sweet commentary. Srila Vishwanath Chakrabarti Thakur, a great Acharya and devotee in the humor of conjugal love with the Lord, remarks very saliently in this regard. He says that the wounds created on the body of the Lord by the sharp arrows of Bhishmadev were as pleasing to the Lord as the biting of his fiancée when she bites the body of the Lord directly by a strong sense of sex desire. Such biting by the opposite sex is never taken as a sign of enmity, even if there is a wound on the body. Therefore, the fighting as an exchange of transcendental pleasure between the Lord and his pure devotee, Sri Bhishmadev, was not at all mundane. Wow, what is the vision? That is the Vishwanath Chakrabarti. how is thinking? How it is happening? We rascal, how think? How it is possible? And how this thing comes to Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur? As he is a devotee, he was thinking, okay, how Krishna is getting pleasure? But scripture said Krishna is getting pleasure. How? If you think positively, Dadami buddhi jagam tang janama bhujanti. Then Krishna will help you. Okay. Think in such a way. But if you ask, no, I don't believe it. And the less intelligent, what is written, they will believe it. I am not foolish like that. I have intelligence. So how Krishna will help you? But if you are humble, oh, it is like that. Krishna is getting pleasure. All the acharyas is accepted. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also. All the Goswamis, so scholarly person, they also accepted. Srila Prabhupada also accepted. How it is? If you start thinking in such a way, then Krishna will come to help you. Okay. Think in such a way, they will understand. But they are so arrogant, popped up, nothing will enter. Do you know popped up rice? Have you seen?
Yes.
What is popped up rice? What is called in the local language? Muri. What is the difference? Rice and popped up rice? What is the difference? Popped up rice means where air has entered. Did you hear this soil, sir? Popped up. Proud. And if you take normal rice and popped up rice, bolo. What will happen? Popped up rice will. You're going to make rice with him. You wash to make food rice, he'll wash away. And another, you take two things, rice and papra, and press it. Papra will be powder. If you are popped up, so our condition will be like that. Nothing will enter. So, we should become humble. Yes. We are rascal, we are foolish, we are non-deputy, that is you cannot understand. As it is written in the scripture, our acharyas has accepted. Who am I the rascal? I should not accept. Let us accept. One day you will understand. Everywhere we accept, only here we don't. If we take one paracetamol, any tablet, take it. You are suffering headache and fever. No, show me the papers. Is there any paper that it is proved that it cures? Show me the papers. There is before marketing in the supply in the marketing, they have done in what is called in the animal or other. Show me the papers. After receiving all these things, do you take any medicine? That time we can take, but only the accepting scripture. No, show me the proof. How great rascal you are. Other place, okay, if you say, this is map, this is America, this is Canada. Do you challenge? Sir, have you visited America? No. Why are you telling that? You never been visited America. Why are you telling? Have you challenged in such a way? If you show in the, this is cell, this is nucleus, chromosome, plastic. Sir, have you seen that? No. Then why are you telling? Do you suspect in such a way? In specific gravity is half GT square. Have you experiment that? No. So why believe? Every time we are believing, only question, how can you believe that? Rascal, believe that, then prove other. How you believe? Then how specific gravity is half GT square? If you study, then gradually get to know. If you see chemistry book, benzene is hexagonal with three double bond. How is it? Anybody benzene can see it as hexagonal. If you read, if you study chemistry, then you understand. Yes, C6H6, carbon has 6 bonds, hydrogen has 1 bond. Must be hexagonal, and must be the double bond. You'll understand. But in the initial, you will show me. You will know that I will not believe. So can we study chemistry? So why can I apply that thing here? Just believe. Who has surrendered the Srila Prabhupada? Who has misguided? Just see. Those who have surrendered to Srila Prabhupada, the previous Acharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, their life is glorious. So what is our problem to surrender? Just surrender. See the result. The apparent wound caused by the sharp arrows are misleading to the common man, but one who has a little absolute knowledge can understand the transcendental exchange in the chivalrous relation. There is, Prabhupada had explained 5 ras, Shantadasya, Shakha, Vatsalya, Madhu. The primary. There are another 7 secondary. The Bir Rash, the chivalrous. The Lord was perfectly happy with the wound because by the sharp arrows of Bhishmadev, the word Vividdhamana is significant because the Lord's skin is not different from the Lord. Because our skin is different from our soul, in our case, the word Vividdhamana or being bruised and cut would be been quite suitable. Transcendental bliss is so different varieties, and the varieties of the activities in the mundane world is but a perverted reflection of the transcendental bliss. Because everything in the mundane world is qualitatively mundane, it is full of inebrities. Here, in the absolute realm, because everything is of the same absolute nature, there are varieties of enjoyment without inebriety. The Lord enjoyed the wounds created by his great devotee Bhishmadev, and because Bhishmadev is a devotee in the chivalrous relationship, he fixes up his mind on Krishna in that wounded condition. Bhishmadev want to see that form of the Lord when he is leaving his body. So nice text and so wonderful purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Any question or comment? 4 minutes left. I took a lot of time.
Maharaj, we can go till little longer as well.
Purport has finished.
Maharaj, you said about this 12 secondary rasa. If you can explain it a bit, because I am getting about the first one. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Every chapter is 12 rasa.
Rasa means, what is rasa? Question is that, can you explain secondary rasa? What is rasa?
Hello.
Is anybody here from South India? What is rasam? Rasam. Ras. Why rasam? They like rasam so much. Ras. So every ras is required. What is ras? For making building, brick, cement, sand. So who unites? Water. That is ras. Who unites husband and wife? Money. Ras.
Maharaj, I thought you would say conjugal love.
So, Ras is a subject whose taste is sweet and whose purpose to unite together. That is called Ras. There is no proper English, but Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati translates mellow. But in not proper English, they have no idea what is Ras. Mellow, Ras or mellow is a subject. It is very sweet. His taste is very sweet, whose purpose is to unite. That unity, that out of only love, They unite out of love, not out of hatred. So that loving relationship are of two types, temporary and permanent. Just read Nectar of Devotion. The Nectar of Devotion, what is the name of Nectar in English? What is the full form in Sanskrit, Nectar of Devotion? 4 words. Bhakti Ras Amrit Sindhu. What is Bhakti? It is a ras. Bhakti is the ras, loving relationship. Is ras. Its purpose is to unite. But here in the material world also so many rasas. But they are temporary. Why go to the office? Oh, I like it. But why you like this one? But why want to leave them? And why you like? You like money. That is why. It isn't like the Ross is with money. But their Ross will, if government said, okay, how do Narendra Modi did in India? Money? Demonetized. So then, the attachment also will go. Their Ross has gone. If you say, government saw you 1 crore is old note, then what will happen? You have to go to the jail. So, Ras for that money. See, in material world, there is no permanent rasa. Because permanent relationship with permanent subject. You cannot expect with temporary thing permanent relationship. So with two temporary things, you cannot imagine permanent loving relationship. As bhakti is permanent, that is why must be with two permanent things. What is it? Only two permanent things is one. One is soul and super soul. So loving relationship between soul and super soul, that is actually bhakti. As these two things only permanent, soul and super soul, and third thing is relationship, that is impermanent. Only three things permanent in this world. So as is permanent, what is the opposite of permanent? Temporary. In Sanskrit called someone is there, no? So temporary is called dead. Dead is Sanskrit called mrita. If it's not dead, what is called? Amrita, nectar. So material ras are all are mrita. But transcendental ras are amrita. That is why bhakti ras amrita. How is the amount? Sindhu. Unlimited. What does Sindhu means? What does ocean means? Unlimited. Unlimited boundary and depth also. So this subject matter of bhakti also like that. And Krishna is the ocean of all the rasas. 100%. Everything in Krishna. That is a Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, that Nectar of Devotion book started from the verse Akhil Rasamrita Murti. Krishna is the reservoir of all rasas. They are two types, primary and secondary. Primary, this 5. One should attach with Krishna, either or this. Must be one. But secondary may or may not be. Like joking with Krishna, laughing with Krishna is not ras. But sometimes not. So this type of ras, on a big ras, always is not, a servant cannot do the way laugh with master. But sometimes they're there. So there are this type of 7 types. Beer, chivalrous, hasya, laughter, karun, pathos, adbhut, astonishing, or what is that? Wonder. And bibhatsha, ghastly. This type of 7 rasas. And if you want to read more, you should do nectar of devotion. Last part, there is give example. Different pastimes of Krishna's where this type of rasas are there. Combination of all these things. If you want, why Krishna laughed with someone, you can. And if you want to laugh, how many types of laugh? There are two types of laughing. Some laughing with sound and some without sound. And those are sound, there are three types. Body shakes, teeth can see, and no sound, there are three types. So if you want to know all these things, read Nectar of Devotion. Okay.
Thank you so much. Such a wonderful. Thank you so much for a very beautiful talk and explaining the Prabhupada's purpose. I many times wonder, when as you explained that for Krishna, poison, and
Nectar.
nectar, they both are same. So and we gave the example of Putana. Putana, she came with the intention to kill Krishna, right? However, Krishna gave her a position as mother. So for Krishna, he knows everything, So uh, he knew that her intention was to kill him. Still, he gave, position of mother. So then, if someone may argue that okay, I am against Krishna, so they might, discredit ISKCON, or they always, use many times word rascal, they do this, art of living this. They always against.
Yeah, he'll also be killed by Krishna. What is the problem? The way Krishna killed Shishupal, Putana, he'll be killed by Krishna.
But then also they get the position.
Yes, if he is a bigger rascal like Shishupal, you're killed by Krishna. Otherwise, by coronavirus. A small rascal by coronavirus, a bigger rascal like Shishupal, Krishna will personally. But you have to become that type of enemy. You have to think like Kamsa. Can you think like Kamsa? Even in wind, one leaf falls. Oh, Krishna will have come. Can you think in such a way? So, he may be enemy. How much he is thinking about Krishna? Can you think in such a way? So, why Krishna will come to kill him? How he is thinking about Krishna? Those who are against ISKCON, let them think in such a way. Krishna will come to kill him. They always meditate about Krishna. Oh, Krishna is doing through ISKCON like this. Meditate, Krishna will come to kill him.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Can I ask? Yeah.
Yes.
The difference between Atma and Paramatma, you said soul and super soul. Can you explain a little bit more in normal language so everybody understands?
Yeah. Yes, like soul, like Prabhupada has given example, like ocean and one glass of water.
Right.
So ocean of water and one glass of water, qualitatively same, but quantitatively different.
Yeah.
So what is the chemical composition? All of this same, but you cannot make the ocean water dirty, but you can make the glass of water dirty. Due to the nature of tininess, it will be covered by material. Another example, like a bulb, you can cover it, but you cannot cover sun. Both are fire, but is it big? It is small. So our position with that is scripture says Onu and Bihu, big and small. So qualitatively same, but quantitatively different. That is why that philosophy first propounded by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said simultaneously same and different. But it is beyond our perception, achinta, and Abhed. At the same time, Bhed and same time Abhed. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's philosophy called Achinta Bhedabhed Tattva. It is simultaneously same and different, but it is beyond our perception. But if we think in such a way, then everything will be clear.
Thank you.
This is the last question.
Thank you, Maharaj, for a beautiful class. Thank you for your kind presence here. My question is that you mentioned Vishwadev actually when he's passing from this world, you can hear that he was fully absorbed in Krishna, like his every atom, like he was fully Krishna conscious. So why was he still have a need to see Krishna in front of him? He still had a need to see Krishna in front of him. So what was the
Yeah. If you it is not with you also. You always remember Krishna. If Krishna comes, you will not be happy. You are always every day worshipping Srila Prabhupada in the Murti. If you personally come, you will not be happy. You are every day worshipping Radha Krishna. You don't want to see, oh, one day Krishna will come in. Then you don't believe Krishna is here. You believe Krishna is here. You still want to see. When offering bhoga, do you believe that Krishna is? But still you say, yeah, if one day I able to see Krishna is eating in front of me, don't want to see? So, like that.
Sure, Maharaj. Thank you. Can I just one more question can I ask?
Yes.
That was regarding when you mentioned the point one should not be disturbed by changing of the bodies. But when actually in practical life we see people from our family pass away, we do get attachment and we do feel that they are not there anymore. So how do you understand that point, even being their soul, but you had a relationship with the person?
Question is that we know we are this, not this body, we are soul. So when a near one, dear one leaves this body, we become disturbed. How to understand? It is about degree of understanding. Like your attachment to tea and outside attachment to tea is some difference. If you travel a flight, beers are given free, so you are not drinking. Wow, if people is not drinking, is giving free, he is not drinking. But his attachment, your attachment is difference. Subject is the same, but you understand what is this. So it is level of understanding, how is thinking. In the market, onion and garlic is given free. People will truck load. Will you bring in home? So you understood what is the importance of onion and garlic. So it is a matter of understanding, I am body or not. I can give last example. You are driving your car in the middle night, dead of night, you got accident, and middle of nowhere, nobody is there. So you are sitting there, what to do? You cannot go and not unable to leave this car also. And your brother came, why is it this car? He said, no, it is not your car. So your car I brought it. And he said, number go, it is not mine. Immediately attachment gone. Wow, it is not mine. Wow. The matter of understanding. I am not the body.
Thank you so much.
Anyway. Okay. Last question.
So, Maharaj, so thank you very much for wonderfully presenting this Bhishma Stuti. Now our congregation is, as you know, we are in the process of coming up with a new temple for Sri Sri Radha Govindji. Now, you were mentioning about the reciprocation, mellows, and the love with Krishna. So how do you understand if in case there is a delay in the project? How do you understand whether that is a positive or a negative reciprocation from Krishna?
Even the two ways, it is delay, it is insincerity. And if it is delay from Krishna's part, Krishna wants delay. But from your part, you think, due to my insincerity, it is not happening.
How do we understand that?
You should understand. If I do, then it will happen. You should take full responsibility. It is not that, Krishna is not wanting, that is not happening. No. If I am not sincere, that is not happening. You should take it in that spirit. Krishna consciousness is spread in whole world. Oh, Krishna does not want. Prabhupada never told that. No, I have to go. I should take that responsibility. So you should take that responsibility. How to make it happen? Krishna wants. Krishna wants. পৃথিবীতে আছে যত নগরাদি গ্রাম সর্বত্র প্রচারিত হইবে মন. So Krishna will do through his sincere soul. I am not sincere, that is why Krishna is not using me. If you are sincere, Krishna will use me. Because Krishna wants to give that credit. If I am not sincere, why Krishna will give that credit to me? I should become sincere, then Krishna will use me and glorify me. Okay. Last question.
I was continuing, Maharaj, thank you very much, continuing with what Amulya Prabhu asked the question for. So suppose, Prabhu, if we don't have attachment with our parents, like, how do we do our son duty? Like,
Very good. You should have attachment in relationship with Krishna. If you think your son is your son, and if you think your son is Krishna's son, how will you treat him? More nicely. If you're a family member, your son, your son, your wife, you may maltreat them. But if you think they are king's son, daughter and wife, I am the servant there, you not treat them more nicely? So why relation more established? Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
His Holiness Bhakti Prema Maharaj ki
Jai.
Prabhupada ki
Yeah.
I think Prasad is ready. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Krishna wants delay, but you have to with that spirit. Maybe Krishna wants delay, but if you think Krishna wants, then we will get his mercy. We will miss his mercy. Krishna wants delay. If we think in such a way, we will miss the mercy. If Krishna wants delay, you will never, at least I will get mercy.
Maharaji, I have a question.
Everybody's